Okay, welcome back to AutoCAD tutorial session 1. I'm Jonathan, and now I'm going to show you something called extend, and I'm also going to show you something called trim. So trim and extend, in my opinion, are like evil twin brothers or sisters or whatever. Like they kind of do similar things, but not the same. So what do I mean by that? Well, let's start. So I want the extend tool. So let's pretend we have a rectangle with those dimensions. I can click here, or I can type in REC, little rectangle thing pops up, I can click, and don't type in numbers. Now I would type in dimensions, so it's always X first and then Y, so my X is 33 or 38.8806, press enter, and the height is 16.4780. Press enter. Holy mackerel, that's huge. Type in region. Oops, click that. Type region. Bam. Not so huge. Let's use the move tool, right? Press M. Move it so it's easier to see. And it says here, let's make these lines without ortho on. So let's take ortho off. Let's turn snap off just for the hell of it too. So type L, press enter. Just make like a random line there, random line there, random line there, random line there. So let's say these were supposed to touch. So we messed up big time. Well, extend tool to the rescue basically. So I'm going to type extend, press enter. It's really important that you do it in this order because you're going to select the object or edge that you're going to extend the object that you want to extend. So I'm going to press enter. And now select the things you want to extend to that thing. But first, you have to do it in that order. So let me go back. So I'm going to type extend. Select the object, press enter, and then go with these afterwards. I think this is super cool. If you're doing webbing and I don't know, for some reason you messed up, you can always just extend it to the line. Another thing about this though, it only works in the XY plane. So if you're doing 3D, it won't work. And same thing for the trim tool, which is what we're going to do now. So let's close that. And let's start trim tool. So let's say we have a rectangle. And the dimensions are 5.9344, 12.2896. Bam. Oh. Whoops. Well, you're not supposed to see that yet, but I can actually rotate this by typing in rotate. Jumping ahead. Anyways, we want a circle, type a C, bam, we got a circle. And the radius is 3.1992. So why did my rectangle do that? I think I typed in the Y before the X. It's supposed to be X before Y. Anyways, we're using trim tool. Our goal is to make this object, make it look like that object. So how are you going to do that? Well, you're going to type in trim. And I like to think of this like a cookie cutter kind of. So you select an edge, just like the other tool. You want the cutting edge, or the edge. You press enter, and you're going to trim off what you don't want. It could be that side or that side, but they have to intersect. And again, only XY plane. Really key. XY plane only. Click that. Press escape, but now I want to cut the corner off. If I press enter, I get the old command back. Super awesome. So click that as my cookie cutter and trim off that corner. Bam! Looks just like that. Which is super sweet. Trim tool, I think, is pretty essential, just because, I mean, let's just say you have like a line just like going straight through this thing. I mean, you could make 2 lines, right? Or you can just sort of trim it, go with that, bang, bang, you know? Or what if you had a line that was like slanted, you know? It was like that. Again, trim, bang. Pretty sweet. There's a little note here, blah, 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 blah. Oh, right. And the next goal is to actually make this into a single polyline. We're actually going to use this for the next step. So don't delete this. We're going to select it. Remember, from the bottom right to the top left. So we don't have to select all of it. Or if you just really want to select all of it for some weird reason, top left, bottom right. Select it, type join, bam. You have one polyline, and it tells you you joined one polyline. That's it for now. Stay tuned.